Good Talking Point Tuesday, everybody. James here with Goings Enterprises LLC on the square in downtown Girard, Kansas. Hoping Monday wasn't too brutal yesterday and you're having a good week so far. So, this week's topic, the movie Idiocracy is literally playing out as prophecy. And here's why we say that. So, in the early 20th century, the Flynn effect was coined alongside the development of IQ tests and stuff like that. Yeah, IQ tests have only been around since the early 20th century. So, the Flynn effect basically described how every generation in the average intelligence, not IQs, average intelligence steadily was on the rise until we plateaued in the 1970s. And since the 1970s, we're experiencing what is since become known as the reverse Flynn effect, where studies are showing that the average intelligence is slowly declining. And so, if you look into what the average IQ was in the 1970s, average IQ was 100. Okay, that is the average IQ across the globe, the average human IQ. What is it today in 2026? It's still 100. Now, why? It's because every generation of testing, they readjust that bell curve where the top of the bell curve, the average, the center of it, is 100. 100 is described as average human intelligence. Okay? So, what's happening? Why are we losing our intelligence as a species, especially in already developed nations, which they find kind of odd? I know about 10 years ago when I looked into this actually happening, they were blaming it on, and still blaming it on, environmental factors. But what was happening, or they were saying studies were showing back then, is it had to do with how we used to use leaded gasoline, and the U.S. Actually banned leaded gasoline in 1996. However, other countries continue to use it. So lead in the environment literally atomized to where people were breathing it in, and then we move on to, they believe it's the way we are learning now. We have lost and are losing our problem solving skills. Okay, you got kids in school that are learning off tablet devices. Everybody's, instead of reading actual books, people are scrolling through phones left and right. The problem solving centers of our brain are becoming less and less engaged, which means less abstract thought and problem solving skills, period. That is the thought. So let me know what you think. This episode is brought to you by Goings Gourmet Freeze Dried Marshmallow Crunch. If the camera will pick this up with this goofy background I got going on. So, $1 for an ounce, but look at how much you get. And these things are very similar to like the marshmallows you would get in a breakfast cereal. If you like that satisfying crunch with that marshmallow flavor. So merch links in bio, still got to copy and paste, but it is what it is. We're still working on it. So let me know what you think in the comments. I love you all. Be good to each other. Take care of each other. Bye for now.